Okay, there's this concept in the music industry that is like, okay, most veterans or people who've been in the music industry for a long time will probably like understand this thing. But I would like to use this analogy of this movie that I've seen a long time ago. There's this movie called The Maze Runner. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, go check it out just to understand this topic I want to talk about. The industry is like the maze runner. So in the maze runner, bro, these people are trapped in the maze, right? But the thing about the maze is that every hour the maze changes, right? The maze changes. So basically, you could go out and go to the maze and try to understand the direction of the maze so you can escape, right? But the problem with the maze is that every hour the maze changes. And you think you have copied the direction on how next time you're gonna get out of the maze, but the maze changes every hour. But the difference is that in the music industry, the maze changes every 5 years. Listen, the maze changes every 5 years. So if you've been in the music industry and you've been trying to blow up, and every time you think you're getting there, things change in the music industry. That's what I'm trying to talk about. The maze changes every hour, but in the music industry, it changes every 5 years or 10 years. So listen to me. Let me give you an example. You see, remember the time Yabo, Double HP, Duxinganga, Pro Kid, Tear Gas, right? How they blew up is that they used like it was times the CDs, they sold CDs, they had radio, they had what music video channels, right? Double Tracy, Bo Tracy Channel O. They had quality music videos. That's how they blew up, right? Then if you look at the time, Yabo aka Casper, they had downloads, they had hype session, like Yabo Ricky, they had hype session, they used to be on hype session, Yabo Bokulichana, they had hype session, music quality music videos, radio, obviously, and what else? That like those are the formulas they were using, right? Then uh when times Yabo Nasty C, Aries, they were using what? There was obviously SoundCloud era. They had mixtapes. Sabo on. They had like Nasty had mixtape on Audio Mac. They had YouTube. You know what did they also use? Obviously Channel O. They had radio. You see, those were the tools they were using to blow up, right? Then now for you to blow up, it's TikTok, YouTube, right? Streaming, you have to stream live on Instagram, you have to stream live on Twitch, you have to stream live on TikTok, Zabo Spotify, and you have to be on the big distribution, those were the tools you're using. That's what the kids now are doing. So you have to evolve, dog. Every time you have to evolve. And if you're not aware as a new music artist, you'll get trapped because you'll be trying to do things like guys back then, but now it doesn't connect to the kids nowadays. So you have to keep evolving. That's why you see people like Casper now. They're streaming. He's been in the game for so long. He understands that you have to adapt and change with the times and how kids are doing right nowadays. Because if you're trying to do things like the old ways, it's not gonna work. You understand? Yes, you can still do some of the things, but you have to know when to evolve and when to change with the times. Because why? The maze is always changing.